Greetings! This is the third update to my Threadripper build, originally assembled in January 2020. So, if you want to get a full picture, it is recommended to watch the previous videos. The links are available in the description. Let's start the overview of the next iteration of my main server. The server is still built using the Fractal design defined XLR2 case. It is very spacious, rectangular, without any special external peculiarities, simple and clean, with an external intake fan being the only exception. The case provides all the features I need, including the undocumented ones. Yet the problem is, it is extremely heavy. Let's open the side panel. And again, the main focus is on the GPUs. It is a natural evolution of the previous setup and the configuration I've been planning for a while. These are RTX's 4090 SUPRIM Liquid, 2-slot GPUs with an all-in-one cooling solution. One radiator goes on top, another one to the front section, and the third one to the back panel. This is exactly the undocumented functionality of the case, the hidden capability to mount an additional 240mm radiator to the side panel. Naturally, the installation was the hardest part. Even though the case is quite big, with all the equipment, the tolerances are very tight, especially at the conjunction between the front and the back panel. It is nothing but a coincidence, the radiators and the coolers do not interfere. Looking at the CPU, it is still Threadripper 3970x, cooled by BeQuiet Rock PRO Tower with 128GB of RAM. The CPU and 3 GPUs are power-hungry, so 2000 watts Superflower PSU comes to the rescue. It has the capability to get all the device running without problems. The previous setup had some issues in power delivery department. The 3080 Ti's could easily overwhelm 1600 watts PSU and send the server to a restart. Right now the problem was rectified. One of the biggest challenges was to route all the wires in the proper way with ease of maintenance in mind. As you can see, the task has been accomplished. Even though the setup has a variety of heat sources, nothing is burned under thermal stress. The external GPU radiators dissipate heat very efficiently. A conceptually similar setup might be found at WS computers, yet they utilize custom-made cases and custom water loops, contrary to my setup with off-the-shelf parts being a staggering majority. With the main point of my server being a 3D render powerhouse, additionally, now it serves yet another purpose: a machine for virtual production projects. With all the GPUs being 2-slot wide, the 4th slot becomes available for a full-fledged PCIe Gen 4 X16 expansion card. Right now, there is a Blackmagic Decklink Duo 2 capture card installed. It can handle 4 HD inputs or outputs depending on the configuration, enough for now. Yet the possibility for a further upgrade to a more capable video processing device is available. I already have an additional power cable ready, just in case for an upgrade. Strangely, the case was incapable to feed the card with the SDI interface, and the only solution was to cut the metal. It wasn't easy, but strange it definitely was. As for storage, with additional radiators, almost everything had to be redesigned. A couple of 2TB NVMe SSDs remain as the main operating devices, while the main storage units occupy this volume. Here we have 3 4TB HDDs combined into a single 12TB RAID disk, one 12TB HDD for archive, one 2TB SATA SSD as a fast storage media, and another 1TB SSD for cache. And it goes by default, this amount of disks is properly cooled. As a matter of fact, this HDD bracket comes directly from my first build, from the case by Lian. I guess this is the only item survived through all the upgrades and iterations. This concludes the current update of my main server. But there is another build I've recently assembled, a compact one. The link to the review is in the description. Thanks for watching.